Why?
Okay, let's pretend we're talking about sweets. What you just recommended was like pasta with whipped cream. Or barbecue-flavored candy. I just like normal, plain old comedies with no horror elements lousing it up.
Aw. Shinya sure talks a lot when he's with you. He's a mysterious guy. And he's always by himself, so I never knew much about him. Except that his reflexes are a cut above. And that he studies hard. And that he's kind. And that he's popular for his looks. But I feel like he's closed off. It's not that he's a loner, he's just not very approachable. By the way, Shinya told me that Akane is a pact bearer. But it's hard to believe, don't you think? People always call Akane the Odette and Sumire the Odile. Akane is girly and elegant, while Sumire is an irresistible flirt. But Akane's so kind and cheerful, she wouldn't hurt a fly. She's not the type to carry a grudge. I can definitely imagine Sumire making a pact, though. It wouldn't be out of character for her. I wonder what happened to Akane. Maybe I should look into this a little more.
Human desires become the most clear when dealing with somebody whom they hold dear. Today I'll reveal the desires at your roots by questioning you on romantic pursuits. Question 1. Say you are smitten with someone you know. How would you go about telling them so? Question 2. They say that for now, dating's out of the question. How do you handle your rejected confession? Question 3. You eventually find a prospective soulmate. Where should they sit during your dinner date? Question 4. Your partner has finished their meal before you, but you are still hungry. Now what do you do? Question 5. You and your partner's beliefs don't align. Are you upset? Or is everything fine? Question 6. What would you do if you heard a rumor stating that your partner's parents were against you dating? Question 7. While out at a theme park on a fun little jaunt, your partner points out the ride that they want. It drops down 100 meters or so, but heights petrify you. Do you still go? Question 8. When you return from finding a bench for the show, your partner is chatting up someone you don't know. Whoever they are, they look much better than you. What do you think is going on between these two? Question 9. Your hunch is correct. Their reunion is sweet. How would you feel if they made plans to meet? Question 10. The clock strikes 9. The moon is bright. You take your partner home for the night. They linger and stare in expectation. What would you do in this situation? Question 11. You and your partner are in a rough patch. Each argument ends with a shouting match. The stress has been making it hard to sleep. What do you do now that you're in this deep? Question 12. Your partner eventually spurns all your texts. What do you think caused these adverse effects? Question 13. When you visit your partner, their parents rule that their child must study and find a good school. What would you do if they told you straight that it'd be for the best if you two separate? Question 14. Your partner insists that your love's no mistake, but still wants to split for their parents' sake. You hear your partner in tears through the phone. How do you handle this plight you've been thrown? These questions were meant to be geared toward lust. Could it be carnal pleasures fill you with disgust? Perhaps your desire for sloth went too far. No judgment, of course. You are who you are. But indulge your desires and life gets more fun. Be true to your ego, as you've already done.
You have the power of resonance. Not to mention you can control fiends. It's impressive, I'll admit. But I'm not going to lose to you. My adoptive father, Yugo, taught me martial arts. I'm still not as good as I'd like to be, though. I tend to embarrass myself doing certain moves. I have to apply myself so I can be on Yugo's level someday. That way, I'll have strength to spare, even when the time comes that I have to fight you. Yeah, his skills are really something. But that's not all I admire him for. He's kind, caring, and he knows almost everything. There's nothing he can't do. He even took in a brat like me and treated me like a son. I want to be just like him. What am I doing? You're the last person I should be talking to about this.
You just go straight home after school, right, Shinya? No clubs or committees?
More or less.
More or less?
It's true that I'm not in any clubs or anything, but technically, the academy is my home.
Oh, that's right. You don't really need to go home in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of jealous.
Huh? Why?
If you're already at home, that means you don't have to commute.
Hey, Vice Pres. Oh, you're the Dean's son. Shinba, right?
Shinba?
Yes, no, close.
My name's Shinya.
Take a page out of the Vice Prez's book and get a title. Then you won't have to worry about people getting your name wrong. Cut me some slack, Vice Prez. Everyone's got their strengths and flaws.
Dr. Kakeru, understanding the students is part of your job. Anything less is neglectful of your duties as a school doctor.
I'll give you that much. But there are hundreds of people enrolled in this academy. You can't expect me to remember everyone. My memory's pretty bad, after all.
I'm amazed you even managed to get your medical license.
Hey, I know when and where to take things seriously. I take my problems one step at a time. If I do something, I'm gonna do it right.
Remembering names is common courtesy. That's the way you do things right.
Yeah. So? You getting along with Shin? Your new baby bro here, Vice Prez?
Could you not forget my name 2 minutes after you learn it? Or give me patronizing nicknames?
That's good. You gotta take care of your baby bro here, got it? That's what older brothers are for.
I don't think a school doctor who can't remember a single name can lecture anyone about responsibility.
Gotta say, though, seeing you two together really brings me back.
What do you mean?
I got a little brother myself, an actual one. Cute as a button and smart as a whip, thoughtful and considerate too. I could talk for hours about how great.
We'll pass.
You could at least pretend to care. Anyway, you're here for a checkup, right? You are the Dean's son, so I guess I'll put some effort in. The Pack-Bearer of Pride has the power of biokinesis, the ability to manipulate the human body.
What's going on?
Get out of the way, Mr. Yugo!
You are Miss Takagi, correct? I am afraid I cannot do that.
I just want to talk to Haruka.
You'll have to discard what's in your hand first.
But I can't! This is the only way I can get his attention! He won't even talk to me anymore! Things have been so crazy. There's no telling what's going to happen. I can't just die without any closure. I want to hear it from you, Haruka. It's the least you could do. You said you loved me. Was it all a lie? You said you weren't good with girls, but that I was different. You gave me a promise ring. You said we'd be together forever. We made plans for Christmas next year. We even talked about what kind of family we wanted. If you weren't lying, then did you stop loving me? Was I just not good enough for you anymore? I can change! Or are you just testing my feelings for you? Like, whether I really love you or not. Did you think I was going to leave you first? I just don't get it. You broke up with me out of nowhere and cut me off completely. Talk to me. Say something. I don't get it. I don't understand why you do this to me. What did I have to do to make you stay?
We just didn't click. That's all. See, love is like two halves of a shell. If the feelings don't line up, it won't close right. You were just too into me. Too wholesome for my tastes. I just couldn't do it anymore.
I'm not all that wholesome, really. And if you want me to back off, I will. So, can we get back together?
Sorry, but no. Shells don't change. If things don't click the first time, they never will. Try to force it, and the pearl inside will get crushed into grit. And no one wants that.
What? But...
That's why I broke up with you. You'd only get hurt if we stayed together, so I spared you the pain.
That won't happen. I'll make sure of it. Can't we go back to being friends, at least?
Ugh, this is exactly why I don't talk to my exes.
Huh?
Get a clue, will you? Do you have any idea how uncomfortable this is? If you love me, why would you go out of your way to creep me out like this?
I can't just give up on you. I love you.
You're obsessed with me, more like. You're just scared of getting dumped. The only one you love here is yourself.
You hypocrite! You selfish prick! All you do is hurt people and play with their feelings! I get it now. I was so stupid. Falling for a guy like you.
Thanks for having my back, Mr. Yugo. I'm sorry you had to see that.
It's quite all right. I doubt she intended to hurt you. Perhaps nothing would have changed had I not been here. Even so, I am not the one you should be apologizing to.
Guess that came out of nowhere for you guys, huh? Don't you start now, too. It happens a lot, but yeah, I'm going through the same thing with Akane right now. But hey, I guess anyone would act that way after getting dumped like last week's trash.
Then why do it if you already know?
Why? Because it's what the first person I went out with did to me. Gave me the cold shoulder. Never contacted me again. It made me want to do it to someone else. Still does. But as for why I'm like this, hell if I know, man. Shit happens.
How could you not know? That doesn't make any sense. The way I see it, it sounds like you're just a scumbag. There's something wrong with Akane. That much is for sure. But if you're the reason she's like this, then your baseball club friends must be rolling in their graves.
Are you saying it's my fault they're dead?
Try asking yourself. Even scumbags like you can feel some guilt, right?
You're the vice president of the TSC, correct? I see you're helping Shinya out. He can be a bit distant, but I assure you he's a good lad at heart. I do hope you'll get along. The mist in Block B has dissipated, so I'll be checking over the facility. Shinya, I understand Sora has entrusted you with a task. Don't do anything to endanger yourself, all right?
All right.
The two of us are worried about you, you know.
Thanks. Let's continue our investigation. We can enter Block C from Block B. There should be a ton of mist there.
Shinya, Vice President. I want to apologize for Haruka. I know he's been a pain.
Did he tell you about what happened?
Yep. He's such a loser, isn't he? Where do all his groupies even come from? I just don't get what they see in him. He wouldn't be in so much trouble if he picked his girls better. Or let them down easier, at least. Worry? What? You think he's gonna break up with me the way he did the others? Nah, I'm not too worried about that. I probably should be. But I don't even really like him that much, to be honest. I guess that's what makes us work, though. You've heard Haruka go on about his shells fitting together or whatever, right? It's so weird. He probably picked it up from some girl. To me, love is more like buttoning clothes. Two halves of a shell will never fit together unless they're a perfect match. But the wrong button can still keep clothing together, even if it does get all wrinkled. After all, you can fall in love with just about anyone as long as you ignore their flaws. People who settle, loveless marriages, friends with benefits, it's all proof. Of course, if one button is mismatched, the rest of the fabric starts to get misaligned too. So even if two people are meant to be, the rest of the mismatched buttons will keep them apart. The fabric rumples further and further, and the wrinkles get worse and worse. The world is full of flawed love, wrinkles, loose threads, and such. Haruka and I are one of those couples, a bundle of loose threads waiting to be pulled. And if they are, that's fine with me. He tries to cover up the scars of his past relationships. I try to cover up my unconventional feelings. Both of us are only using each other to smooth out the wrinkles as best we can. Just kidding.
I don't get this romance stuff at all. But who's to say if what's conventional is always good, and what's unconventional is always bad? Unconventional doesn't mean unacceptable. It doesn't mean you aren't allowed to be happy.
Huh?
Mismatched buttons apply to more than just romance, you know. My family's not a traditional one, but they saved me all the same. Sometimes it's the unconventional that can bring you more happiness. Using the wrong button isn't necessarily bad. Using the right button isn't necessarily good. Whatever your unconventional feelings are, I'm sure there's no reason to hate yourself for them. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk for so long.
No, I should thank you. You're right. Even if they're unconventional, it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be happy. But forget about that. Let's be honest here. My relationship with Haruka was never that great. By the way, Shinya.
Huh?
You're pretty cute, you know? Especially when you blush.
Please don't.
Mr. Hugo? Why won't you let me through?
I'm simply suggesting you visit the infirmary. You don't seem well.
I don't, huh? Maybe it's because your son was playing too rough with me.
Perhaps I could complete your errand in your place, though perhaps not as swiftly.
Oh? My. Always the gentleman, aren't you? But this isn't the kind of errand you can run.
Akane!
And here comes Shinya now. Oh, whatever shall I do? I was hoping to go cool down Haruka, but someone is blocking my way. Fine by me, though. The more obstacles I overcome, the more romantic all of it is.
I don't quite understand what you're getting at. But whatever it is, I get the feeling you're up to no good.
You've got it all wrong. Be a dear and let me pass. Now we can each go about our business.
Is that right?
Don't. If we let her do what she wants, we're going to regret it.
If that's what Shinya thinks, then I simply must believe him.
Ganging up on a fragile little girl? 3 against 1 even? You truly are despicable.
Look who's talking. Are you looking for a fight? You don't know when to give up. I don't mind, but didn't you learn anything from last time?
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Are you okay, Yugo?
Yes, I am fine. Thanks to him.
Thanks, Vice President.
It would seem Miss Tono has fled. For her to set off an explosion with nothing but a gesture. I never imagined such a weapon could exist. Modern technology truly is remarkable. I underestimated her. I'm afraid these old bones of mine just aren't what they were. I imagine your pursuit of her is related to Sora's request. A shame she got away.
Yeah.
That is quite the dangerous weapon she has. If left unchecked, she could cause untold destruction. Shinya, Vice President, do take care. No need to worry about me. You must get going.
Vice President. I want to thank you for what you did back there. If you hadn't been there, there's no telling what might have happened. I've been beating myself up about it. It's just like I thought. I've got a long way to go. Sora and Yugo are so good to me, but I honestly don't deserve it. Thanks, but that's not true. I'm still not good enough. I need to live up to their expectations. I have to earn my keep. I'd feel bad otherwise. But if I can be useful to them, that would give even a lost cause like me a purpose. I have to work harder. I have to do better. Sorry. This isn't the time to be complaining.
It seems this place too.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Here, time for a bloodbath.
Just give up.
Time for a bloodbath. You're over. How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Just time for a bloodbath. Get ready.
Just give up.
Time for a bloodbath.
Entertain me. Die!
Time for a bloodbath. Here I go.
Just give up.
Time for a bloodbath. An easy win. Quell the irrational.
I see right through you.
Get ready.
Just
Time for...
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Get ready.
Just give up.
Get ready.
Entertain me.
Get ready.
Just give up.
Broken command. Following up.
Move!
Assisting. You're open. Fruitless. Get ready.
Just
Entertain me.
Die!
following up.
Time for a bloodbath. Here I go.
Just give up.
Here I go.
Just give.
Get ready.
Just give up. You asked for this.
Get ready.
Just
Entertain me.
I'll back you up.
Time for a bloodbath. Get ready. You're open. How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Get ready.
Just give...
Time for a bloodbath.
Just give...
Time for a bloodbath. Here I go.
Just give up. Broken command assisting.
Here I go. You're open.
Unforgivable.
So why you?
I want Sando.
I see right through you.
Here I go.
Just...
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath.
Entertain me.
Die!
Get ready.
Just give up. Broken command.
Get ready. No mercy.
Following up.
Time for a bloodbath.
Unforgivable. I want it.
Here I go.
Just...
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Time for a bloodbath. Here I go. Time for a bloodbath. Time for a bloodbath. And easy. Following up. Get ready.
Want it.
It's pointless.
Here I go.
Just...
Time for a blood.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath.
Entertain me.
Get ready.
Just give up.
Yeah. Following up. Following up.
How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go. Are you crying?
I should have never been born! There's no reason to live when no one loves you! Wouldn't you agree? What's the point in a life without love? Why even go on if nobody loves me?
Well, she must be fun at parties. Could you deal with, cheer her up? So she can get out of our way, I mean? Are you...
Thank you for saying so. Your words of comfort give me the strength to go on. I'll do my best. Step 1 is to make myself worthy of your love.
Looks like you have an admirer. Congratulations.
I'm by your side. You came and talked. I'm so happy. My dad used to read a lot of fairy tales to me when my favorite's the story of Rapunzel from the Brothers Grimm. But one day, a prince found her, and talking to you feels like a secret meeting, too. She threw the princess out into the wilderness to try and kill her, so he jumped off the tower in grief and lost his eyesight when he landed in the... Someone loved her so much. Anyway, the prince didn't give up and started searching. After years and years, he finally... It just goes to show... Your worth as a person is determined by how much others love you! I want to be somebody's Rapunzel. I want someone to love me so much that they jump out of a window for me! I wish with all my heart. I hope you're looking forward to it. You won't need to throw yourself off a tower or go blind. Would you put your life on the line? Would you search for me endlessly? I wouldn't force you to, though. It's my dream for someone to love me so much. Nothing would make me happier than you being my... That's how much that Oh, I must be boring you with all... The more you know me... You came and talked... I'm sorry. I would do anything to make...
You're starting to sound like a gold digger.
The more you know me... The more you'll love me.
Stay away from me. I hate you. I'm by your side.
Crying? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean when we first met? Right. About that. There was this awful liar. He told me he loved me so many times, but he was just like the rest. Oh, but don't worry about him. He's in the past now. He couldn't get out of the club building after all the mist showed up. I was worried enough to come here to look for him, but no one gets out of the mist, so my friend tried to stop me. He told me he loved me, though, so I came in anyway. I thought he was different, but when I finally found him, he screamed and ran away. I chased after him over and over again, but all he did was run and cry. I realized he didn't love me after all. If he did, he wouldn't have run away from me. Mr. No Mist! True love conquers all. Logic has nothing to do with it. Your hearts should sing to one another through thick and thin. See? Just look at me. I'm still the same old Nothing's changed. I found hope because... Forget about the past. Oh, yes.
Should I give you two?
I'm by your side. The more you know me. The more you know me, the more you'll love me.
Hold on a moment. If you answer the call from here, she might get dragged into the other world with us. Can't you get her to leave somehow? She seems infatuated with you. I doubt she'll listen to anyone else.
What is it? I can't do that. I said I was going to be by your side forever. Yes. Oh, you don't mean that. Feelings can change. Don't you remember? I was crying because I thought no, so don't worry. After all. Huh? I'm happy to hear that, but this is all so sudden. You're not messing with me, are you? All right. Then let me test you. You should know these things about me. If your love is true. First question. What do I like? Yeah! That's right! Rapunzel is my favorite fairy tale. It's a story of how amazing it is to be loved. Time for the next question. What do I hate? Nope, that's not it at all. How can you say you love me? It's fine, though. You'll love me someday. Huh? You're... Alright, you should first... Yeah! Rapunzel, time for... Nope, that's not how it's you'll... Huh? You're... Oh, you should first... Yeah! Time for... Yeah! That's right! I hate the Little Mermaid. It makes me want to puke. Last question. What's my type? Bzz. You still don't... You can say you love me. It's fine, though. You'll love me. Huh? You're... Oh, you shouldn't first quit. Yeah! Time... Yeah! Last... What's my time? Yeah! I want someone who loves me so much. The walkthrough... Thanks for answering all my questions. You definitely know a lot about me. So... I believe you. I believe that you love me. And I love you too! I love you. And I love that you love me. Okay. I'll be right outside waiting for you. Yeah, of course. I have nothing to worry about. You love me, after all.
I know I asked you to deal with her, but I didn't think you'd do it like that. You really are a demon. A philandering one. Keep playing with fire, and one of these days you're bound to get burned. Hopefully she won't remember her time as an unsettled once she's no longer under the influence of the mist. Anyway, shall we? Akane?
What is it, Shinya? Are you that surprised to see me?
No, but... I guess they don't necessarily have to show up at the last one.
My monarch told me that my ideals were being destroyed, so I came. And look who I found. Not just Shinya, but the vice president, too. You two are just awful.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What's your angle here? You're hurting people, killing them even. Is this revenge against Haruka?
My angle? Well... I don't want to be hated by the person I love any more than I already am. I want to be loved. For our hearts to be one. I want our wishes to be fulfilled. For us both to find what it is we're looking for. In other words, my angle is love. I want to find happiness for both of us. No matter what. I want to be loved again. Even if it costs me my life. Not that it will.
This isn't the way to get someone to love you. Especially not for a scumbag like him. I'd say that all pact bearers are like this, but you're just messed up in your own right. It doesn't make any sense, but as long as you get what you want, right?
It's okay that you don't understand. You don't need to. You're not the one with these feelings.
That's true. I don't have to get it. After all, your business isn't any of mine. So let's just end this. Time for you to give up on your wish.
Aww. You really are adorable. I can't let things end here, though. I'll show you the true nature of my love. The cold, icy suffering that froze my heart.
I'll pass. I've got enough to worry about.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Get ready.
Just give...
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Get ready.
Backing up.
Broken commandment.
Time for a bloodbath.
Freeze everything over.
Let's have some fun.
Here I go.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Take this!
Just give up. Broken commandment.
In the name of love.
Let's have some fun. Pay for your sins.
Here I go.
Not yet.
The power.
Time for a bloodbath. An easy win.
Not yet. Yeah.
Backing up.
Following up.
Let's have some fun.
I won't lose.
Entertain me.
For my lord. Clean him up.
How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
I'm sorry. I can't. I want a power that symbolizes my love. The dream I long for that burns in my heart. I want a power that symbolizes my love. The frigid cold that has warped my mind. A power to turn my sullied dream and everything else into ash. A fire to match the suffering in my soul. A power to freeze my melted love and everything else into ice. A fire to match the suffering in my soul. Give. Take. You. Free yourself from grief. Be bound by joy eternal. I want a power that symbolizes the temperature of my heart. To erase the stains of the dream I lost. To return to the days we spent together.
So her authority could manipulate temperatures. That explains where her ice powers came from. Come on, let's grab her and head back.
There's nothing wrong with her physically, but she won't regain consciousness. Akane's in the same condition as Kurama. I think it's safe to say this is because of her ideals being shattered.
But you guys only destroyed 2, right? Did someone else destroy the 3rd one? Or maybe she only had 2 to begin with.
The mist in Block D of the club building still hasn't cleared up. That must mean that one ideal is still around somewhere.
But what about Akane? Kurama only collapsed after we destroyed all 3 ideals.
This situation is all sorts of strange. But for now, we should investigate Block D and destroy that final ideal. The mist won't go away otherwise.
Are you going to be the next Dean, Shinya?
That's what Sora...
Ever since Akane and Haruka started dating... well... ever since they broke up, Akane's made a total 180. She always called him her knight in shining armor back when they were together. Maybe that's why being dumped shocked her so much. Falling in love is a scary thing. Loving somebody changes the way you think of them. It makes you vulnerable. The more you let them in, the more losing them hurts. Hey, make sure you come back safe and sound. Okay?
I wonder why Akane went and killed Haruka's friends to begin with. If she wanted to repair their relationship, she sure chose the wrong way to do it. Does this happen to every person who falls too hard for someone? I can't help but wonder. By the way, I heard from Nozomi and Chiyo that you formed a pact with Vanitas to protect them. And here I thought all pact bearers were selfish and inconsiderate. Not you, though. You're a little... No. You're completely different. Sorry for being so hard on you all this time. You might be a pact bearer, but you're a good person. Better than I am, at least.
You seem kind of... You're good to cure some medicine. Don't push your...
No more mistakes. You're in a good mood.
Of course I am. I get you all to myself today. Sure, we're only together out of convenience. But we still have a good time, even if we're not that serious about each other. I'd say we're a good match. Don't you think? It's because of all the cracks in our shells that we're able to fit together like this.
Huh? You got a fever or something?
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what? You've got a point. You're different from other girls. I feel like I can be myself with you. I'm not obsessed with you or anything, but it's nice being around you. If that's love, then I think we're a good fit. Sometimes, anyway.
Of course. Ah! Shinya!
So this is where you two were. The TSC found Akane. Long story short, they've got her in the infirmary now.
Oh, really?
The infirmary? Is that safe? She's a murderer, you know? How do you know she won't escape?
She's asleep. They have her in a medically induced coma. You can relax.
I guess that makes sense, all things considered. Still. Kensuke, Hayata, Yuki, Ryoto, Tetsuta, Takuya. When I think about the guys she's killed, it would have been better if she just died.
Even though you're partly to blame?
true. Haruka hasn't done anything wrong.
Huh?
Love is like two halves of a shell, after all. None of this is his responsibility, or his fault. Their broken relationship, the baseball club members who died, they were all victims of fate, of destiny.
Sumire?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I think we can relax. No one's going to be coming after Haruka and me anymore. Thanks, Shinya. You too, Mr. VP. Come on, Haruka. Show some appreciation.
Thanks.
See you two later. The mist is clearing up, so we're gonna go grab some things we left behind in the club room. Oh, Shinya, Mr. VP. We're sure bumping into each other a lot today. What? Why are you staring at me? You're gonna make me blush.
You looked away first. Guess that makes you the dominant one, huh?
Excuse me? I can report you for sexual harassment over that, you know.
Sorry, forget I said anything. Did you find that stuff you left in the club room?
Yep, everything's all taken care of. I think I'll head to the infirmary now that I'm free. I want to check in on my sister. See you around, Shinya. You too, Mr. VP.
It smells like something's burning. Wait. Scorch marks? But there's no ash or smoke. What about everything that was inside? What about Haruka and the others? Don't tell me there's nothing left. These scorch marks, they aren't natural. Yeah, no matter how you look at it. But we already defeated Akane. Was it a trap? Maybe she can put her authority on a timer. No, that's not it. But maybe... Let's find that final ideal and shatter it. Whatever's going on here, it'll all be resolved once we stop it at the source. Be on guard when you pick up the call. The Monarch hasn't shown itself yet. If I had to guess, we're going to have a tough fight on our hands.
It seems this...
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Here I go.
Just
Entertain me. Rise up!
Here I go.
Just give up.
Here I go. You're open. Counterattack. Fruitless.
Foolish. Devour them.
Get yours!
Here I go.
Just
Entertain me. As ordered.
Time for a bloodbath. An easy win.
just give up. Guillotine frenzy.
Here I go. You're open.
Slow and steady.
I see right through you.
Get ready.
Just
Entertain me. Die!
Got you.
following up.
Assisting.
Following up.
Get ready.
Just give up.
Here I go. You're open. How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go. I wonder if they'll grow up to be a dual wielder like Musashi Miyamoto. Kotetsu? As in the famous katana kotetsu? That's an old-fashioned name. Are they going to be swinging around a drying pole, too? Masamune, huh? His katanas are pretty famous. There's not a whole lot of them out there, either. I'd watch out for them if this Muramasa is anything like the cursed sword. Kanesada. That's the name of Hijikata Toshizo's sword. Toshizo, as in Hijikata Toshizo, the demon vice commander of the Shinsengumi?
How could I forget their names? They were all so important to me. Please, tell me why. I can't remember the names of my own children. What kind of mother am I? Huh? You know the names of my children? Wrong. I may have forgotten them myself, but I know them. Why? How could I please? I can't leave me alone! Can't you see what I'm going through right now? I won't show any mercy if you get...
I don't think we want to keep pressing her. Toshizo. Kanesada. I'd watch out for them if this more... That's...
Why? How could I please? I can't Huh? No. Yes. It's all coming back to me. Oh, the memories. Wrong. I made... Why? How could I please? I can't
Huh? No. Yes. It's all coming back to me. Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's all coming back to me. Oh, the memories. What a lovely name. Yes, Kotetsu, Masamune, Muramasa, Kanesada. That's right. Those are the names of my beloved children. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Never will I forget them again. Yes, of course. My apologies for blocking the door. Thank you. Thank you for bringing the names of my children back to me.
I can't say I completely understand what's going on with her. But the fact that she still cares about them, even after coming into the mist, is nice in its own way. They must have been good kids.
Shinya, Mr. VP, we meet again. Aren't you at least a little surprised?
No. I already figured it out. The girl we defeated was Sumire, wasn't it?
Yes. Sumire was fighting as me to deceive whoever was shattering our ideals. But how did you notice?
Sumire calls him Vice President, not Mr. VP. Your mannerisms aren't exactly the same either.
Wow! You really know how to pick up on the little things, Shinya. That'll make you a real hit with the girls later on. Haruka didn't notice until he was at death's door. You'd think my ex-boyfriend of all people would.
So you really did kill him?
Yep. Kinsuke and Hayata, Yuki and Ryoto, Tetsuta and someone. Anyway, Haruka was last. I burned him up! Every last one is just dust in the wind now. If even that.
Why? Was it all for revenge?
Not quite revenge. I lost my taste for that long ago. They were dirtying up the place, that's all. I hated them, so I lit them up. I had high hopes for Haruka at first. Then I cried, lost myself, and cursed his name. It turned out he wasn't my knight in shining armor after all. I cursed my fate. I hated the world. I hated everything. I wanted it all to burn. You can only have one first love after all. You know, I always liked Cinderella. I wanted to find my prince, to marry my first and only love. We'd have a real family together. A pure, honest one. That'd make my parents jealous. That was my only wish. My one hope. My reason to live. But once that was soiled, I had no reason left to play the good little princess in this filthy world. Nothing mattered anymore. Nothing at all. I knew I'd gone crazy, but there was no stopping it. My dream will never come true in a world like this. I might as well burn it all to ash.
Then what was with all of that stuff in your ideal about wanting to return to the days we spent together?
Wait, you thought that was me? Gross. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Sumire's wish.
Gross?
Yeah. You heard what she wished for. To be loved by me instead of hated. For her romantic feelings towards her twin sister to be reciprocated. A long time ago, she confessed her love for me on Valentine's Day and kissed me out of nowhere. I thought she was joking, so I made fun of her for it. She bawled her eyes out. She's kept her distance ever since. But she was only trying to hide her feelings and fool herself. That's the reason she started hooking up with so many guys. Sumire. She didn't know Haruka broke up with me and started dating him herself. He took my virginity and dumped me, only to get with my twin sister instead. I was a laughingstock. But when Sumire found out, she apologized. She cried and clung to me. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'll break up with him. It's you I love, Akane. It always has been. It was disgusting. Ugh, she's such a sicko. I mean, we're sisters. Twins, even. This isn't normal. Makes my skin crawl. Still, she was the one who gave me the scoop on Haruka and the other club members. And she let me take her place so I could have my fun with Haruka one last time. That was useful, at least. But it's just not fair, you know? She's crazy, and her purity is long gone. Yet she's still had a pretty good thing going on with him. Fate is a twisted, irrational thing.
The fact that you can boil all of Sumire's feelings down is just gross is baffling. You're pretty twisted yourself.
It was more convenient that way. After all this stuff started happening to the Academy, Sumire and I had the same dream. In it, a woman named Yoru called out to us.
Yoru?
Oh, you know her, Mr. VP? Guess that means you're a pact bearer too, huh? Yoru told us everything, though. About the other world and the monarchs. About offering our wishes in exchange for power. Normally, there's only one pact bearer per monarch. But since we're twins, I guess our souls were similar enough. Besides, Sumire's wish hinged on me. Yoru told us that we could make a pact together in order to grant my wish and fulfill my ego. And so my wish was made. My dreams were dragged through the dirt by the world, by destiny itself, and I'm going to get my revenge. Right, Luxuria?
Third time's the charm. You might as well give up.
Just don't get it, do you?
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down. Just
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath.
Here I go.
Just give up.
Time for a bloodbath.
No mercy.
I'll back you up. Time for a bloodbath.
Wanna play? So jealous.
Here I go. I won't back down.
Just give up. So
You're open.
Just give up.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Time for a bloodbath. Time for a bloodbath.
Just
Entertain me.
Just give up.
Get ready.
Just give up.
Entertain me.
Just give up.
Entertain me.
Broken commandment.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Get ready. Get ready.
Just give up. I'll make you proud.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Here I go. Quell the irrational.
I'll turn everything to the same. The sorrow. Everything.
Here I go. Resonate.
Just give up. I'll make you proud.
Entertain me.
for a bloodbath.
Fruitless.
For what I believe in.
Entertain me.
Time for a bloodbath. Heal.
Advance! I'll give advance for what I believe in.
Heal.
I'll turn everything to ash.
Here I go.
I'll give it my all.
For my lord.
I'll give it my all.
For my lord.
Get ready. No.
For my lord. Here you are.
Roger that. Yes. Give up yet?
Here I go.
For my lord.
How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
No, I'm not finished. Not until I've burned it all to the ground.
Mommy and Daddy called us their treasures. They loved us both equally and hugged us both equally. We were happy. Our lives were happy. And that was all that we needed. But then Daddy changed. We weren't enough for him. He got close to a strange lady we didn't know. Mommy said she wasn't mad. But before we knew it, Mommy and Daddy didn't hug us anymore. Our lives didn't change. But something else did. We were picture perfect from the outside. But there were no more smiles inside. Our family was built on lies. Everything we loved was a lie. They told us we were their treasures. Our lives were born from their love. But that love was a lie. And so were our lives. That was why we wanted to be close. Just me. Just us. Treasures forever. Forever true. That way, the reason we were born wouldn't be a lie anymore. Because I like you. Because I love you.
The ideal of will is a pact bearer's formative memories. Their feelings about each other were more similar than they realized. But I suppose there were just too many wrinkles between them. Love, like, people's feelings for each other just don't make any sense.
I never would have guessed that both of them were pact bearers.
Sumire's soul shattered with a second ideal, and Akane's followed with a third. Maybe if there's more than one pact bearer, their thoughts and wishes could split across their ideals.
I can guess Akane's motives for going after the baseball club. But why did Sumire want to make a pact?
Apparently, she did it out of love for Akane.
They always seemed so distant from each other. But I guess they are still family.
That's the only reason I can think of. Family's important, right?
People don't always care for each other just because they're blood related, you know. You should care for people because of who they are, family or not.
Shinya?
Oh. Sorry. It's just... Everyone, thank you for lending your aid in defeating the Pact Bearers. I have a favor I wanted to ask. Could I be an official member of the TSC? I have to help Sora from time to time, though, so I can't always be around.
Of course. Welcome to the Council.
Are you okay with that? Thank you. I'll make sure to do my part.
Isn't this great? We have another awesome ally!
Looking forward to working with you again.